Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Glad you could join us today. It is a rainy Friday morning. It actually kind of started raining yesterday, but who's counting? So, I did announce earlier, if you haven't been here in a couple of days, I have announced earlier that I am no longer going to be doing the weekend reading on Saturday mornings. It will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this will serve as the reading for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. I hope that's all right. I did need to take a couple days off, mainly because the readings don't take long. Some of it, like the editing process, the breaking down, the uploading, and all that, is rather time consuming. And while I've done what I can to kind of mitigate that, the fact is I need a little more time to take care of things around here, so I'm kind of I'm chopping one day off of it. So 5 days a week we'll be here. So that means you get 5 uploads a week. Now, if there are any personal readings that I need to do, that's where the weekend comes. I can do those on those days, and I can kind of knock those out. I can take care of things around here. Also, if you would like a personal reading, my Amazon wish list is down there in the description below. If you purchase a deck, I will take time to get to know that deck and, kind of connect with it. I was looking for the right word. And I will give you a reading using that deck as a way of saying thank you. If you purchase a book or anything else on my wish list, if you happen to send me a Swiss Army knife, for example, because I've found my love for those rekindled, I will still provide you with a reading. I will work with you. You can select the decks that you want to see, what type of reading you would like, what questions you have, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So that, I'm not monetizing this channel. So if you don't have an ad blocker and you see ads on this channel, use your ad blocker and block those things. Okay? Google, if I'm not making any money off of this thing, neither are you. Okay? Just so we have that understanding. And if you just want to show up for these general readings, know that I appreciate you coming. It's good to have tea with friends, and it just so happens I have tea. Earl Grey, delicious. Okay, let's get into the heart of this thing. So, we do have the Eye of Odin. We are looking for our guide today. Well, the thing. We've discussed that one before, but if you missed it, the thing isn't really called the thing, it's called the Althing. The Althing is sort of a community meeting of sorts. It's like a parliament where they settle disputes and they discuss laws. They revise some, rescind others, and it's how they kind of kept things in order. But with this one, it's telling you make your decisions firmly. Okay, do your due diligence regarding any kind of contracts or legal disputes. If you're involved in a political situation at work, get to the heart of the matter and be flexible. Try diplomacy before resorting to harsher means. I don't know that this really builds on what we talked about yesterday, but it does build on what we talked about, I think, the day before, where it was, we're going to have to work to come across the aisle and meet in the middle. We need to start finding common ground with each other, big time. Listen, my theology may be different from yours. My musical tastes, my taste in movies, clothing, all that stuff, it's going to be different from yours. We're going to have differences. But we also have commonalities. For instance, if our theology is the same, that's where we should start to build. If our country is the same, you're an American, I'm an American, which I am. If that is the same, that's where we should work to build. if we like the same type of music, that's why I ask, what kind of music do you like? Let's build on that, shall we? But find some common ground upon which to stand. Build on that. You can meet somewhere else. The differences don't have to matter. Let me give you an example here. If, say, I'm not good at the little tedious things, but you're super awesome at it, then your strength should complement my weakness. Let's say you're not good at bigger picture kind of things. That's where I step in. If we work together, we can accomplish something greater, and now we have something else in common, despite the differences. Understand? I hope so. Because now we're going to draw the spirit animal. We're not going to waste too much time on differences and commonalities. I think we're going to focus more on commonalities. Oh, I like this one. So, it's time to come together, Grasshopper. So the Grasshopper says to take a leap of faith. Sometimes you cannot rely on what you know to be certain. Sometimes it just takes a little faith. You're going to have to trust in that the Spirit knows exactly what it is you need. So when this appears, it's a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown. For Grasshopper, Spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of co-creation. You are being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all of its forms will show up for you. Maybe you got that one person you're just not sure about, but you're thinking working with a person might be a great thing, might be a bad thing. You'll never know until you actually start doing it. Alright, now let's get into the reading for this weekend. I'm going to do this, this is going to be kind of a longer video, and it's going to be that way because we need to fully understand 3 days worth of stuff, right? So let's start with what the body needs. So physically, we're looking at a Queen of Pentacles, we're looking at, the Devil, and we're looking at the Three of Cups. Obviously, I can tell you right now that Queen of Pentacles, that position is one that sometimes I kind of like it. This is nurturing, that is nurturing your passions right there. And you can tell. Look how she's cradling that, that's actually a coin, by the way. This is an earth sign. So her wealth and abundance, she is nurturing that. But here's the thing. With the Devil card, you're hopelessly addicted to a certain type of behavior that is actually holding you back. Breaking it is going to be cause for celebration. So the Devil card is coming up as a warning. Don't get too into what it is you think you know. There's a difference between nurturing and smothering. When you nurture things, they grow, cause for celebration. When you smother things, they die. When you're overbearing, and pointing at this for just a moment, you may be overbearing. This is where the leap of faith comes in, I think, because right here, you're going to have to learn how to let go a little bit. Going back to the thing, you have to meet with other people. You have to extend that hand and firm handshake there. See? Okay, so for the mind, we have, actually, you know, I'm gonna move these a little closer in because we're gonna go with those rune cards in just a minute. But we do have the High Priestess, we do have the Page of Pentacles, and we have Strength. Ooh, I'm liking this one already because the High Priestess does represent a little bit of dogma. With High Priestess card, she is very, very much sitting in her... She's sitting in her success, but it took a lot of trial and error and time and effort to get there. And new experiences tended to be her teachers. But there's no regret with her. She would still do things differently, but she still draws on the lessons of the past without living in it. And that's important. That Page of Pentacles is also something I love to see pop up, because those pages tend to be a little like the Fool. They tend to be a little naive, but they have specialized ability. They're not completely naive. They're just kind of on a sort of a, how can I put this? They're looking at things from a very pragmatic and aspirational position, but they're also very responsible. This is a responsible young adult here who is also kind of building their wealth. Now, whether that's wealth of knowledge, whether that's wealth of money, wealth of anything. Wealth only means abundance. And there's nothing wrong with having an abundance. Especially when it comes to money, which this points at material possessions here. Mastery of your own domain. This is your personal process, and this is also personal process. There's nothing wrong with having an abundance. Let's talk money, because we've had 2 pentacles or coins cards come up. There's nothing wrong with having a wealth of money. There's nothing wrong with being wealthy. It's what you do with it that counts. But that's the thing. That is your responsibility, no one else's. It's not mine to call. It's not someone else's to call either. When you build that, this is yours. It's not greed that locks you into place. The things that you own begin to own you. It's the avarice. That's the evil there. So with these, we're looking at positive outlooks on life, and we got strength lining up with that 3 of cups, which is sort of that emotional fulfillment. But strength has another little edge to it that most people don't even know about. And this is the part that points also to that grasshopper spirit, which is you have to trust yourself to handle situations you're unfamiliar with a lot of bravery. Let's go to the spirit. This is always my favorite part of the reading, the spirit reading, just to see what we need here. So we do have a 3 of Pentacles, again with the Pentacles. We have a Queen of Wands, and we have a 7 of Swords. Now that 3 of Pentacles, you can look at that and tell something's being built. This is coming together. This is coming together. And the thing is all about coming together. But we're coming together and taking a leap of faith that this will work out. So, we also have that Queen of Wands there now. She's sitting really pretty. I can tell you that for sure. With what your spirit needs is definitely some new opportunities, some success there too, which you're going to be working towards. It's nothing to worry about. Do need that, but I need one more thing. And there it is. That's the one. Okay, so coming together again. It's amazing how this is all linking up, isn't it? We also have, again, through the nurturing. This is all nurturing energy, but with this one, she's clear. She sees through the bullshit. You're not about to convince her. Nope, never mind. Let me correct that. This is that luxury. This is luxury and You can see fertility all throughout this thing. Luxury, fertility, security. Your spirit does crave a little of that, but guess what? This is stealth and bravery, believe it or not. More stealth than anything. So, while you may be coming at this from a perspective of While you may be coming at it from a perspective of coming together, you may have to learn how to get away with something. Your spirit does need to be able to get away with some things from time to time. And this is all the stuff that your spirit needs right now. So while you're coming at it from you may even be coming at it from a spiritual perspective, but you need to learn how to hide that. You need to learn how to put if you're coming at this from an agenda, you need to put that under wraps. Someone is going to have to see how they benefit. Seriously. If you want to convince someone, you're going to have to use some powers of persuasion here. You cannot come at them full force. You can't come at them, full frontal. It's not going to work. Because there are people that will see through that bullshit. Let me put it to you this way. If you have an agenda, you got one of two options. Drop it or disguise that son of a gun until it's not detectable. Because the minute it's exposed, everything falls apart. So let's go to Starseed and see what the cosmos has to say on the body. Well, you have the Great Severing, and you got some Mars energy going on. This is going to be anger, conflict, and all that anger and conflict is going to have to soften into love. You're going to be faced with some people you don't like. Some people you probably hate their guts. I'm not going to lie. But now you're going to have to soften up a little bit. All of you. And let me show you exactly how the Great Severing works. So this is a shadow card. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. First, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing your pain and anxiety. And secondly, you need to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world and let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in early life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from the others of the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. This set the tone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only delivering its message. So for the mind, deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, definitely physical and emotional healing. Hey, let's have a look at what that card has to say. Sometimes I'm really I'll just kind of go off my top of my head, but nothing's coming to mind. So let's see what we got. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to read the whole thing because I think I'm skimming it and I think it works. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, have been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, you don't allow yourself to think that you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called on to switch things up with your body or emotional well-being, to call on a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your own skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. And there's an activation here. It reads, if you wish to say this, mark the time now. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. Stop. If you want, you can go back, go through that as many times as you need to. And this also helps with the mind as well. I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice, it's not psychiatric advice. This is just a little something to possibly help you. Now for the spirit. And I think this is where the cosmos is going to come through really strong for us. We've got lifting the veil. Okay. We are about to have a talk. So, you need to question everything, including your own beliefs, your own politics, your own social beliefs, whatever they may be. Question everything. Because, as part of the card's caption, anything unaligned must go. There's a very, very, very big chance we've all been fooling ourselves. Let me sum this up for you. So, you are going to come into contact with people and things that make you very uncomfortable. You're going to remember past pains and you're going to want to shut them out. But you cannot do that. Okay? This is what leads to your healing. A lot of the emotional, mental, and physical scar tissue will start to dissolve away. You will find, like I said, if you have an agenda, it's time to either throw it out or disguise the crap out of it. When you listen to others, you will find that there will be people who will be there to support you. And this is important. You're going to need that support in order to lift the veil and have any kind of success. Remember, the mind is coming from a place of strength. The body is coming from a place of celebration. But you do need to understand you can't over-celebrate. Take care of yourselves, people. Lifting the veil will mean being a little stealthy. And that will mean questioning even what you believe. I do it every day. Okay, I'm still reading things, I'm still learning things. Let's see what the all thing here has for us in terms of secrets. We have Ingus again. We have Edelhaz. I'm loving this. And we have Barcano. Now, you're going to have to let this personal power develop very slowly. Know that you're protected. And know that, like everything, this is going to help you heal. Or we understand, I mean, this is not hard to, this part's not hard to explain. Everything is pretty much all lined up. It's all come together. So let me summarize. This weekend is about coming together with others. It's about facing people and things that have made you uncomfortable. It is about finding common ground. It is about settling differences and disputes. It is about strengthening yourself and each other, taking care of yourselves and each other, knowing that you are protected and knowing that everything is going to work out fine because you will have done what you feared most. You will have taken that great leap of faith. That's really, all that there is to this. It's such a short message, and I really, really wish that phone would quit ringing. But anyway, phone is ringing. I should go so I can get this uploaded for you. It's going to be a long video. I apologize for that. But as always, you watching this video right now, I love you. Take care of yourself. Don't overdo things. Remember that sometimes we have to forget what we know and jump into the great unknown. Do you feel the grasshopper at your feet? Take care, grasshopper. And as always, shine on.